This is Dr.47. We're at Sk8bar. This is Sk8bar Archives, and I'm talking to Chris from Arson class. Why is it, one, how did you become the greatest punk band in Kansas City?
That's you saying that, not me.
Yeah, well,
But
my word counts.
people like it is because the basis, the line is have fun as a band, have fun.
Right.
And that's the bottom line, is have fun. If we're not having fun playing, I don't understand why people are going to be having fun watching you play. So if you're not coming out to have fun, what's the point of doing it? So,
That's the point of making music and being in it. If you're doing it for money or chicks, you're doing it for the wrong reason.
yep.
You can get chicks, but there ain't no money.
Yeah, don't do it for me.
What drew you to punk rock? Because I assume you've been in it for.
It was. I grew up as a, when I started getting into music, it was Hendrix and stuff like that. And the first bands that had a spot open, I was supposed to be a guitar player for this punk band, and then their bass player quit the same night that I started, so I became a bass player for 12 years. Sure. And just the really it's the culture.
Yeah.
The culture, the different kind of people you meet. I've played with metal bands, and it was kind of the same flow of people, but like punk rock, rock and roll. I don't really call us punk rock. I think rock and roll.
You're
with
a rock and roll
edge.
band.
A punk edge. Yeah. Fucking, that little energy you get from a punk show.
A slightly pissed off rock and roll band. Just a little.
Slightly pissed off.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little more reminiscent of, the youth.
Like the Clash.
Clash. Yeah. That's where.
What was the first punk band that you listened to and you went, oh fuck, this is the shit right here?
The Cramps.
Oh really?
The
Yeah.
Cramps. My very first show was at Mississippi Nights in St. Louis. It was Gas Huffer and the Cramps, and that was a whole new thing.
My homie had Rocket to Russia and I heard Green Hop. I was like, okay, all right. Let's see. What's the big difference? You said you play in metal bands. What's the difference between playing in a punk band and being around a metal scene? Because they seem to embrace one another sometimes.
I think so. I've played punk rock. I've played alternative metal. I was in the rockabilly scene for a long time, and I'll tell you the biggest difference whenever I decided I just wanted to get back to like that roots, just like rock and roll, was the crowds are younger, and with some of the other stuff, the crowd's kind of still a little more not older, but like that kind of middle age. It's like you made good money, but at the same time, it's like I remember I was in a rockabilly band, and we always made pretty good money, but eventually we found ourselves like doing a lot of shows where it's at, barbecue joints, stuff like that. So it's, you get like an older crowd, sit down crowd. They'll buy the merch, you make good money. And then one night we wound up the band I was with, we wound up canceling a gig and getting picked up to do the Center of the City Fest. In Kansas City.
I remember
we helped on that, and just like all these kids and all the energy they had. It's like that's what we've been missing, and that was something I wanted to hang on to if I was going to keep playing, because that made me want to keep playing.
That's what's cool about here at Sk8bar, man. Everybody that comes to shows here wants to be here.
Yeah.
They're supportive, and they just, it's not some dude looking at his fucking phone, or being there because it's cool to be there. It's people that really want to be there. You guys working on a new record?
We are currently recording a full-length record. It'll be vinyl, CD.
Record. Vinyl.
Record.
Yeah, vinyl. Yes. That was my next question. After you said yes, I'm working on a record, I was going to ask you if you could get the vinyl, please.
Yeah, right now the plan is like we're working on that right now at Weights and Measures, and then Black Site. The
Black Site's a great label. They got great bands on there.
We're going to have them put it out.
Check out Black Site. It's a great label. Great. Let's see. Why is it you've been here at Sk8bar a couple times playing now? Why is it you continue to come? Because for the longest time we've had a hell of a time. Thank you. We've had a hell of a time over the years getting Kansas City bands to come here. Why is it all of a sudden fucking Kansas City's running here like there's free pussy everywhere?
I think one, I know Kansas City's had a loss of some venues.
There's been some tragedies, man.
Davies Uptown was a big one, and then
that one burnt.
Yeah, that was the one that had a fire. And then there was, I remember coming here, really it's about having people that want you to come. You know, you were always on our balls about getting us out here to play.
I like good bands.
Yeah,
I like cool people.
You know, you see somebody that's like trying to push a scene, trying to get something going. We're all about that, making relationships. You know, good people are good people. So
That's all we're trying to do here, and that's all I'm trying to do: build a scene, build a community.
this band, Arson Class, has never been about, you know, money. Like when I started doing Arson Class, I was like thinking about the things that made me want to quit playing music.
Right.
If I was going to keep doing it, that could not be part of it. Of course, it's important. We want to make the money, you know, to have gas to get home, or, you know, help out with merch and stuff like that. But more importantly, is like if we're going to help people out and just have a good show, I'll play a free show as long as it's going to be a good night. You know, if it's not, then we're going to have fun playing out of town to ourselves.
You've never been in it to break the bank, is what you're saying. You're in it for the right reasons. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you're going to continue to succeed in this place. Will continue to succeed. Because none of us care about money. I don't care about making no money. I just want to see. I do this for selfish reasons. I want to see good bands every week.
Yeah.
So I book good bands every week. Because I'm greedy and I like music. Sue me, I'm sorry. Come to Sk8bar, I'll treat you good unless you're an asshole. You know? Yeah, and then we'll figure it out. Let's see. I don't have nothing else. I would just like to say thank you to Chris. I love you. Phil, I love you, homie. Come to town. I miss you. And thank you for everybody. This has been Dr.47 for Sk8bar Archives. I'm going to go finish my joint and my beer. See you later.